Aloha friends, today I'm going to take you through how to make smoked chicken buffalo dip. Yes, my dear friend and certified keto coach, she suggests, Autumn, thank you Autumn, she suggested to do a smoked chicken buffalo dip and I was like, okay, let's do this. But before we get into that, my name is Maria Emmerich. I'm a nutritionist who specializes in the keto and carnivore lifestyle, and I've been helping people for over the past 20 years. I have the best job in the world, especially when I show them how to make delicious food like this. Because you know what? We're not going to serve this smoked chicken buffalo dip with regular chips. We are going to use carnivore chips. So come check out what those chips are too. All right, to start, we are going to use chicken breast to make the smoked chicken buffalo dip. But I'm going to put some other things on my slow cooker, or my smoker. And we are using some Butcher Box wings. This is not a sponsored video. I just really love Butcher Box. So I'm going to just get all these out and I'm going to season them up inside. And to season them, you can use whatever you want. If you want, you can just use pure salt. Should be patting this dry, but that's okay. Or you can use, Flavor God has some really awesome flavorings. We have lemon garlic and we have ranch, which tastes really good on the smoked chicken wings. So we are going to season these up. I'm going to use some salt on the chicken. Wow, I have a lot of liquid over here. Then I'm going to use the Flavor God lemon garlic seasoning. I should totally open this up. And Flavor God is not sponsoring this either, but they are so generous. If you use code Maria, you save big time on your order. So don't forget to do that. So we're going to kind of load these up. I'll finish it out seasoning by the smoker. It's way more fun to be out there. So let's go on out there and smoke the chicken. All right, we're out by the smoker, and I was really intimidated by smoking before I ever did this, and it's really easy. Especially if you use a Traeger, you just open this up. We're going to turn it to smoke, and they have a bag of pellets, and you just want to make sure you're past the fill line. I'm pretty much there. But that's really all you have to do, and then we're going to start loading this baby up. All right, so all you have to do is open this baby up and add whatever protein you want to smoke. Put it right on there. We did salmon yesterday and we did ribs yesterday. You want that chicken breast on there for the smoked buffalo chicken dip. I add all the wings, and the wings are just going to be like a meal for us. I've done a video on how to smoke the wings because afterwards I'll put them in the air fryer, or you can use a convection oven just to get the skin crispy, or you can use a grill, I guess, if you want to. But this is going to go on, and we're going to smoke it until the chicken is cooked through and no longer pink. And then we'll make the smoked dip. Catch you back in a little bit. Okay, my friends, it's about time to take the chicken wings off. They're not totally cooked through, but I want to finish them to get a nice crispy crust. And what I do is I just put it right onto a parchment lined baking sheet to make it just that much easier for cleaning up and cooking and transferring. You know, why put it onto a plate and then a baking sheet, right? So these have a nice, great smoky flavor, and then we'll get a nice crispy crust in the air fryer. And I'm glad I don't have any neighbors close because they'd all want to come over because it smells so good over here. But the chicken breasts aren't quite done, and I also put another one on because I'm going to make a double batch. Work smarter, not harder, people, right? So I threw some more chicken breasts on, but we'll have to come back to get those because they're not quite finished yet. So here we are, taking the chicken off, but I'm going to leave the smoker on because we're going to use that to make the dip. Okay, my friends, to make the dip, we have 8 ounces of softened cream cheese in a large bowl. And we are going to add a cup of shredded cheddar. Okay, get it all out there. And then we are going to add a half a cup of sour cream. Add that into the bowl. There we go. And we're going to add 1 cup of buffalo sauce. Add that in there. We're using Primal Kitchen brand. And then we have our chicken we're going to dice up. So I have to show you something first. I was going to do this beforehand, but all I have is this kind of mozzarella. It's slices because I usually do my protein noodle lasagna with these slices because shredded mozzarella always has fillers in it. So this is how I'm going to shred it. I'm going to put it into here and use my food processor. I'm going to just break it up. It'll probably, now it's warm because I just did a podcast with Dr. Joy Kong about stem cells, which was really cool. Just check that out if you haven't already. And worked good. Okay, so that's going to be the topping. But for our chicken, so you can either shred it. I kind of like chunks of it, so I'm going to do some chunks of the chicken. Ooh, Kai, we're making buffalo dip. All right. You'll get to try it in just a minute. I do not like chicken, but smoked chicken is awesome if you haven't had it. Smoked anything. I really don't like salmon, but we caught salmon when we were in Alaska and they mailed it to us. And if you know anything about salmon, there's a pink salmon and that one is very mild. It doesn't have a very salmon-y taste. And that smoked is amazing. So we've done that. I actually froze it because I want my parents to try it. And we're gonna go see them soon. It's been a while. Hey, Kai.
Hi.
Hi. So yeah, we're just gonna dice this up, toss this in the bowl, mix it up. And you want a cast iron skillet because we're gonna put everything into that skillet and then put that back into the smoker to smoke all the dip. I mean, I'm sure it'd be good just plain like this, but we're gonna give it another level of smoke. If you do not have a smoker, Redmond makes a smoke salt. Actually helped them make it. It's really, really good. So we're going to use, I don't know, spoon, spatula, whatever, to mix this up. Oh, and I almost forgot the most important ingredient. We are going to add 2 tablespoons of Flavor God ranch seasoning. About that much. It's really good. Give it a little ranchy flavor. And you can taste this now to make sure it's seasoned to your liking. Because if it's not salty enough, you can add a little salt, a little more ranch seasoning from Flavor God, whatever. So now we're going to place that into the skillet. And we're going to top it with some of that mozzarella cheese. I use my cast iron skillet all the time. I'm going to be lost without it, with the dip in it. That's okay. So now we're going to put the cheese on. About half of this is a cup. Like that. And back into the smoker it will go for about 40 minutes. We'll catch you back in a little bit. So ta-da, it's been about 45 minutes and we are gonna see what Kai thinks of the smoked dip. All right, my friends, it's finished. And I have to show you my cool trick. So green onions, if you like green onions, put them in a jar with water in your fridge and they will continue to grow. And then all you have to do is snip some off and add it to your dip. I have to tell you right now, Kai hasn't seen this yet, but he's gonna be like, I don't like green onions, but it'll be fine. So you just add that to it. But yeah, this will keep growing. It's super cool. So if you like my bourbon chicken is awesome. Halle Berry even likes it. And I taught her how to do this too. So it's really fun. And Kai loves ribeye, so we're gonna use carnivore crisps for our protein chips.
Hi guys.
Hey Kai, how's it going?
It's good.
It's good. You're feeling better? You
Yes.
weren't feeling so good. Well, I know you love smoked ribs. I know you don't like green onion though, do you?
Yeah,
I'm
like
sorry.
green onion.
Oh, you do? Okay, you like onion. I was like, oh no, I'm putting green stuff on. Okay, so I was gonna have you eat it with carnivore crisps, but you were like, hey, I think I wanna eat it with a fork.
Yeah.
So why don't you try it and tell everybody what you think? It's like, you like spicy stuff too, right? It's cheesy, which you love cheese.
Oh.
Look at that cheesy goodness.
Ow. Oh, that's really good.
You like it? So what should people do? You're gonna eat the whole thing because you're double dipping, right?
This is really good.
This is really good.
Cook with your kids.
Cook with your kids, my friends, and share this
video
video with your friends. Mahalo, everybody.
Mahalo.
If you want to change your life like I've changed mine with food, I would be honored to help you. Many of you don't know that I was twice my size. I had acid reflux. I had PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. I had depression. I had IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome. And food changed my life. And not only did that happen, I get to eat good food, right? Good food. So if you want to eat good food, I have perfected meal plans made by me and personal help with supplements or modifications if you have Hashimoto's, if you have Graves, if you have IBS, if you have PCOS, contact me. I would be honored to help you. You can go to keto-adapted.com and find a lot of different options there for personalized help, or message me by commenting below on this YouTube video, or you can check me out at mariamindbodyhealth.com. Mahalo.